Hi everyone, Phil from Furious Technology here. We're going to do a full walkthrough and breakdown of the new Blackberry Bold 9790, so stay tuned. The first thing that we'll do is we'll just walk around the phone. So we'll go through the side right here. As you can see, the 3.5mm headphone jack, and it's got the chrome bezel around the side of it. On the bottom, it's got the micro USB slot, which you can use as your charging port, or you can use to transfer files or back up your phone via the USB cable. On the side, it's got the camera button, as well as the volume up and down button, and in the middle, it's got a mute button. And on the very top, we've got the lock button, as well as the speaker and the LED indicator light. The 9790 weighs 107 grams, or approximately 3.77 ounces. On the back, we have a 5-megapixel camera with an LED flash. The 5-megapixel camera uses autofocus. One thing to note is the Bold 9900 does not use autofocus, as well as this camera does have full video, but it's not HD video, it's VGA quality video. And we have a nice chrome Blackberry logo, as well as a gray matte backing. On the front of the phone, we have all individual buttons. There's no flush buttons like the Bold 9900 or any of the other older Bold model. So we have the call button, the Blackberry button, which is your options button as well. We have the trackpad, which now has a light around it. We have the back button, and we have the call end or power button. As you can see, it's got a very nice full QWERTY keypad. The buttons are very soft and they have no clicking motion in them. On the side, you can see that the buttons from the keypad do slightly wrap around the side of the phone. We will now compare it side by side to an iPhone 4S, just so you guys can see the size comparison. And this is the side of it as well. We will now go to the inside of the phone. It uses a JM1 battery. This little blue piece in the corner is the memory card slot. Your memory card will just slide right in there. And behind the battery, we do have the SIM card tray. This is where your SIM card can slide in. It uses a standard size SIM card, but as you can see here, I have a iPhone 4, iPhone 4S size micro SIM card that I've slid into the slot. If you line it up properly, it will work perfectly fine with the micro SIM card. The 9790 uses a 2.45-inch touchscreen display. The resolution is 480 by 360 and uses 246,000 dots per square inch. The processor inside of the device is a Marvell Tavor MG1 1GHz processor. The 9790 has the new Blackberry OS 7. There's a couple of new features on OS 7 compared to other devices. One thing is it does have these scrolling panels, but you can actually remove these scrolling panels by hitting your options buttons. Go to Manage Panels, and then you can remove whichever panels you don't want. Then just hit back and save. Another neat thing about the 9790 is the nice colorful icons. The older previous generation OS 6 used more of a flat black and white or slightly colored icons, whereas these are nice full resolution, fully colored icons. We'll head inside the browser now. I've loaded up yahoo.com. It's a popular web page. Just going to scroll through. This does offer pinch to zoom as well, with very little checkerboarding as you're scrolling through. This browser is a huge improvement over previous generation Blackberry OS devices. This browser is more of a true browser, comparable to the iPhone and Google Android devices. The Bold 9790 is not a true powerhouse device, even though it does use the Bold name. It's definitely a Bold on the budget. It's approximately $150 less than the Bold 9900. The small form factor may entice you to purchase the 9790 over the 9900, as the 9900 is more of a handful of a device. I've been using the 9790 as my everyday Blackberry phone for the past 2 weeks. One thing to note is the battery life is a huge improvement over the 9900. I notice I use my phone every day, all the time, and I'm getting a full day of battery life out of it, which I didn't receive on my 9900. I'm a huge fan of the 9790. I'd highly recommend it out of all the OS 7 devices currently available on the market. And that wraps up our review on the Blackberry Bold 9790. If If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you appreciate this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.